A film that mixes love with amazing, explosive natural phenomena. Let's talk Fire of Love. Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watch Your Past, and I'm talking about Fire of Love, which is a new documentary that's coming to theaters on July 22nd, 2022. It is a National Geographic documentary, so it definitely has that nature angle, but it also features two very unique and interesting individuals who found each other through their love of volcanoes and volcanology, and through their own life and love and pursuit of their passions, made their mark and changed the field of studying volcanoes. My hot take is, I think it's ultimately a rental. Look, the footage is amazing. Like some of the footage that Katia and Maurice Krafft filmed just is awe-inspiring. Just some of the things that they were able to document is really amazing. And it is fun to see kind of them pursue both their own love and their love of the field. But my only criticism of this film is it's a little slow. Like I think that's because the filmmaker wanted to kind of use their own stories to tell the overall story with some very, very light narration throughout. But this is older footage. It tends to be a little slower. It tends to be kind of framed in a smaller angle. And so it did kind of feel like the movie dragged on a little bit more than I was anticipating. That's also probably because there was so much footage to go through and everything wanted to be included. But I found the movie a little slow. So I think it's ultimately a rental. Look, if you're really interested in this, check it out. You're not going to see a movie that is like this. You're not going to see any footage that is like this. But ultimately, my recommendation is a rental. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the film and some things I liked about this movie. And one thing I didn't like, you kind of already got it from the hot take, but we will keep going. So in Fire of Love, you have two individuals, Katia and Maurice Krafft, who came together through their love of studying volcanoes and volcanology. They kind of were amazed by them, they were inspired by them, and they found each other and decided that they were going to pursue this, as their life's goal. They wanted to be close to volcanoes. They wanted to see as many as they possibly could, and that is what they did. And it's really fascinating to see kind of the lengths that they went to see this stuff, just the footage that they were able to get. You can also see throughout the film the effect that their love of volcanology and their own studies had on the field as a whole, and also the effect that their love of studying volcanoes had on their own relationship. So things I liked about this movie. The first is the footage. I cannot stress enough how impressive this footage is. It is really crazy to see some of the footage that they included of volcanoes erupting, how close they got to flowing lava, what things they were able to document in this time. Like, it is amazing to see. Like, some of the experiments that they do are just awe-inspiring. Some of the things that they do are incredibly dangerous, but also really fun to see. And I really like seeing kind of how their love of the field translated into their footage. Like, they were very playful with some of the volcanoes. Like, sometimes they were like playing with the lava. They would pursue the volcano flow all the way to the end. I really love seeing some of the footage where the lava would go into the water and kind of seeing how that interaction happened. It is just a really amazing amount of footage and just a really amazing type of footage. The second thing I love about this film is just kind of the way that these characters interacted. Like, these are real people, they're not characters, but through the footage you can definitely see their own playful nature with each other, the true, like, pure love that they have for each other. I really love seeing that. Like, it just, the documentary doesn't really even need to focus on it because it just comes through in the footage and the way that these two people interact with each other and talk about each other. I really loved seeing that and how they were able to kind of pursue their dreams and pursue what they love to do the most. And that leads me to the third thing I liked, which is I also like that this film showed the highs and lows. Like, there was definitely a section in this film where the pursuit of volcanoes and the pursuit of kind of this study had an effect on their relationship for various reasons. I'm not going to spoil why, but like, it doesn't kind of like cover up those. It shows these two people and their relationship and how this study and this love affected their relationship in both the good times and the bad times. So, like I said, things I didn't love as much, and I kind of already touched on it, so I'm not going to dwell on it too much. The film does feel a little slow. I think partly it's because I think Sara Dosa, the filmmaker, wanted to use their own footage to tell the story, and their footage is older, so it can be a little slow. It's kind of an older style of footage. And also their narration is a little bit slow. But there were amazing, amazing scenes and some amazing footage. But the pace of the film was a very kind of deliberate, reserved pace. And so I think it's great for getting the knowledge across, and it's great for kind of teaching you and letting you understand. But for me, it felt like it kind of slowed down just a little bit. But that's really it. I mean, look, if I had to kind of put this on a spectrum, I'd say it's like a high rental, maybe a low watch. So if you're interested in this type of information, if you're interested in this type of footage, you should definitely check it out. That is Fire of Love. It's coming to theaters on July 22nd, 2022. Like I said, it's a very unique documentary. It's something that you're not going to see pretty much anywhere else, and the amount of footage that is categorized and kind of showcased in this film is definitely awe-inspiring. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this review, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. And also, if you're interested in this film, check out my interview with Sara Dosa, the director and co-writer. I talked to her about making the film and kind of how the story came to her, and also some of her own experience with volcanoes. So thanks so much for watching, and take care.